Before we start the presentation on the CARES Act, I want to start out by telling you our clients are family, and we really appreciate the opportunity to work with you and care about you and your families. If there's anything we can do to help you in this time of a pandemic and a crisis, please reach out to us. This is a situation that none of us have been through. You have to go back to 1918 to really look at a time when the last pandemic was. So, as we go through this, it's important to be very, very safe. So if you're going to go to the grocery store, I carry this Clorox wipes. I'm not advertising for Clorox, but I wipe down my carriage I'm going to use. I wipe down everything. When I bring the bags home, I spray them down with disinfectant. When we receive packages in the office, we spray them down with disinfectant. I wash my hands, it seems, 20 times a day. So that's your first line of defense from the coronavirus. And make sure, if you're going to go to the store, don't go every day. When I go to the store, I try to buy for a week or two groceries. So again, you're not exposing yourself. I also want to thank the healthcare workers who put themselves on the line every day regarding this virus and helping people. And also the truck drivers who are keeping the shelves stocked. Obviously, toilet paper is a challenge these days, but stores are getting toilet paper back in stock, and all the groceries, fish, steaks, chicken, everything available in the grocery. Workers working in the store. Everybody who works in the grocery stores or the restaurants. Please support your local restaurants. They're doing their best to stay open in this time of crisis and provide food for us. This has been a very, very challenging time. We've had market volatility, we've had sickness, we've had just challenges, and we will get through this. In my view is we are resilient, but we also need to be safe and take care of ourselves. And at Prestige, we are an essential business, and we are open. We have employees who are here and who are working remotely to service our clients. So please, if you have any questions, any concerns, please give us a call. If there's anything we can help you with or do for you, please call us. We're here for you. Before we start the discussion regarding the CARES Act, I want to just go through one important point regarding your tax return. Tax returns have been delayed until July 15th, and payments have been, without penalty, have been delayed to July 15th. So that's a real important date that you should know about, that we're still hearing from clients that they weren't aware of that change. The tax department, Joe and Sarah, are still working very hard to get the returns done on time, but there is an extension for those of you who need time to get everything done. Let's start out with the CARES Act. And I'm going to hit on some of the most important points of the CARES Act. And I'm very proud to say, as an American, that the Senate, the vote was 90-something to 0. I don't remember in my lifetime having a 96-0 vote. And again, this is time of need, and I'm very happy that they're working together to help us at this point in time. So the bill contains $2 trillion to help Americans, businesses, individuals and businesses. And we're going to discuss the individuals today. We'll have another discussion regarding businesses, which are a lot more complicated discussion, so that'll be in the future. But the first thing I want to talk about in the CARES Act is, everybody heard of the $1,200. Individuals think that, well, that's going to be automatic. I'm going to get $1,200. But you have to understand, it's a recovery rebate. What that means is that if you paid zero income taxes, you're not going to get the $1,200 each. So if your income is $75,000 as an individual, you will receive, and you paid taxes, you'll receive taxes that you paid are $1,200. A husband and wife, again, the taxes you paid are $2,400. If a family of four, it would be $3,400, or the federal income taxes that you paid. There are a couple exclusions here, and that is for individuals who are non-resident aliens, or dependent trusts. Those receive no check for $1,200. The other important points I'm going to discuss, the next 3 points, are regarding retirement plans. So we know that, and we see in the news that companies already started laying off, and we definitely have people be in need. And if you're under 59 and a half, in the past, when you took money out of your retirement plan, I remember during the financial crisis, clients that were laid off under 59 and a half, they had to pay 10% penalty besides the tax. Well, what the government's done here is you can withdraw up to $100,000 from your retirement account. Again, it's subject to certain situations, meaning if you have no loss of income, you can't just take $100,000. There has to be some impact from the coronavirus that you'll need to take the $100,000 out. So again, speak to your accountant if we don't do your taxes, or speak to us and we'll help you, guide you there. But the $100,000 you can take out and repay back over 3 years into the retirement account, or you can pay the taxes over 3 years, which is a great benefit, which is we've never had before. The other part regarding 401k loans, before, since I remember, since 401ks have been around, the loan maximum, loans have been allowed, the loan maximum has been $50,000. Well, the government's increasing that to $100,000. They can take a loan from your 401k plan if you're currently employed, and you can pay it back, but the payments will start a year later after you take the withdrawal. So again, a great benefit for the people who need money from their 401k plan. Even if you were going to take money out before, not because of the crisis that we're facing and not because of the coronavirus, this is a great benefit for you and would apply to you. For clients who are over 70 and a half, if you don't need the money, you do not have to take the required minimum distribution this year. Also, there's a little known fact, if you've been taking it monthly, some clients do take it monthly, even though they don't need it, they take it throughout the year. There's a 60-day rule regarding putting money back into your retirement account. So if you've taken it out, you can put the money back, if whatever you've taken in the past 60 days. So again, you do not have to take required minimum distribution in 2020. That's a great benefit for those who don't need to take it. And another important point is you won't have to take 2 next year. You won't have to take 2. So it'll be a waiver of the required minimum distribution for 2020. The last benefit I want to speak about is regarding charitable contributions. A lot of charities have been hurting and have been challenged with the new tax laws. Now they're with the new CARE Act, you'll be able to get a $300 deduction even if you take the standard deduction. So with the tax laws that were revised in 2008, the change in effective 2018, you didn't get the charitable deduction if you took the standard deduction. But now you can get up to $300 as long as it's a cash contribution. That's a caveat. You cannot give away clothes for $300 or furniture. It has to be a cash contribution. You can get a deduction for $300 for the cash starting 2020. So again, we'll keep you updated as things get approved. And again, we appreciate the opportunity to work with everybody. And if there's anything we can do for you in this time of need and this time of crisis, please let us know and be safe.